All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Milo, and I hope you're doing well. Um, I tried to do the stream last week. Internet broke. Not my fault. Bad internet. This week, good internet. So I'm going to do the same thing again, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be fine, because I've done this all once before. Yeah, so today's theme is hair platformers. We've got some... Whoops, my chat doc's not open. I'll get that open. Get this open. So the idea of hair platformers is, have you played Shantae? You run around, you jump, and you whip things with your hair. Well, she's not the only one who does that. Before on stream we've played Kabuki Quantum Fighter, which is an interesting NES game about a Cyberman who takes the form of a Kabuki guy with a wig and whips his hair. We've played Rocky Rodent, about a rat who throws his mohawk at enemies. And now we've also played a few Donkey Kong games. Of course, Dixie Kong is maybe more famous for using her hair than Shantae, as well as Tiny Kong. But today we're going to meet a few more characters to add to this list, platformer stars that use their hair in the game. And we're starting with one that just came up on my YouTube recommends at some point. It was on a Strong Bad Let's Play video from Homestar Runner. So the brothers Chaps, they do make some games sometimes. I've previously played a Trogdor Game Boy homebrew on this very channel. And now the 2022 release for Marzipan Day, Ma21, I think, March the 21st of last year. This is Marzipan Beef Reverser. So let's get into it. Press any button and I can do that. Nice colorful opening screen. And speaking of color, this is the Gumbatte Core and Retro Arch. It has the option for different colorizations. So this is Game Boy Color mode. It's sort of auto-picked a palette. So I'll go this one for now. I'll switch to SGB later on. I think SGB looks a little better for this game specifically. And that's more relevant than ever because now Nintendo's got the Game Boy stuff on their official thing. Oh, that's bad. I have no qualms about using rewinds. It's fine. But yeah, Nintendo has the one colorization option, which is the Game Boy Color thing without the option to change palettes, and it doesn't have Super Game Boy, so yeah. But anyway, it's convenient. Yes, now Gibbon is in chat. Hello Gibbon, hope you're doing well. She's wishing me good luck for the internet running well today, and it looks like it's gonna hold up much better this time. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Anyway, this game, yeah, the Chapman brothers sort of debuted this game in the form of a Let's Play from Strong Bad, where they had a VTuber of Strong Bad in the corner, and also one of them or somebody was playing the game with boxing gloves on, which is quite impressive. They were doing it on one of those, I think it's an Analog Pocket. It's like a modern third-party Game Boy-like thing that can play Game Boy cartridges. Gibbon is making poor dietary decisions, but it's candy day, so she doesn't care. That's cool. It's good to have a cheat day every now and then for your mental health, if not your physical health. Yeah, so this is Marzipan. She's a sort of supporting character in the Homestar Runner Strong Bad video universe. She's Homestar's girlfriend, is primarily her introduction to the cast, I guess. But she's actually the only one whose voice is not done by the one guy who does all the other voices. I don't remember which Chapman it is. But yeah, she's sort of an activist and vegan, and that's why the theme of this game is reversing the beef. We're taking beef that was, stripped from this cow and we're using our hair to whip it back. And I should have changed the palette at this point already. And we'll get a much more stark red background as things heat up in the game, which I think looks pretty good. Yeah, so let's see what I think it's cool that they're giving Marzipan a star turn in a game. She doesn't have any visible arms, although she is able to manipulate things as if she did, just like Homestar. But yeah, for the purposes of being a platformer hero, giving her the hair whip ability I think is a fun idea that puts her in the same league as Shantae and all them. Okay. So a couple of things to note when those projectiles start appearing during the platformer sections. Strongbad calls out the unsolicited milk waves, which I thought was a good turn of phrase, and he calls the little health bar pieces energy chiclets. I made note of those two terms. I'm also trying to keep full health by just rewinding things here because you get a secret level if you beat this final boss with full health still remaining. We've almost reconstituted this cow, which would be a very happy ending. Almost there. Get that beef back. Hooray! Oh, you have to walk along a bit to trigger this cutscene. Thank you, Marzi. You reversed the beef. I also noticed you have full health. Have a bonus stage as a reward. Go green. Smash up that auto, Marzi. Cool. So this is like the Street Fighter bonus stage where you beat up the car. There's like a particle effect sometimes when you make contact with your hair. It doesn't always display, I think. I don't know. You can see it here now. Oh, on his car. So if you let Homestar just drop down, I should probably show that. Oh no, it's gotten stuck again. I hate that. My triggers on this controller sometimes get stuck. I should probably just get a new controller. On his car. I don't know why that displayed multiple times. Oh, there's not much of an ending if you don't hit Homestar. So this is how you unlock the secret ending. Or like, there's a second secret. This is already the secret stage. You get a second secret if you whip him in midair and he says, "Oh, you want to fight, huh? Let's grow." Forgive my Homestar impression. So Homestar now has these star patterned stakes and throws his skull at us. Ow, 2 hits? Rude. You get an extra bonus if you beat this section with full health, so I'm going to try and do that as well, I guess. Ow. It's tough to keep the right position. Move a little bit further back. Nuts. This is really not going well. Really? Alright. I wonder if I can adjust the fast forward speed. It's really quite drastic. Ah! I'll try and jump over the skull. It's pretty tough to do. But it does give me more time to whip the other stakes. Are you serious? Don't get much invincibility time. Oh boy. So how many do I have? 6. I still need to recover 2 energy chiclets at this point. To get... Really? What is that hitbox? Okay. You don't have much lead time to your run. Okay, so you can jump over it. That's probably the best thing to do. Are these even going to drop energy chiclets? Come on. I don't understand why that didn't hit, but okay. Oh, never mind. We won't get the secret bonus super ending. That's fine. You did it, Marzi. You re-beefed me. And also, I'm enormous now. So thanks for that, I guess. Yeah, if you do that with full health, then the extra final thing is that Homestar Runner sprites start falling from the sky. You can stand underneath them to grab them, get 100 of them, and you're rewarded with an animation of Homestar's head melting, which was deemed too hot for GB. You'll also note that the title screen here has changed to say that beef has been reversed. Marzipan Beef Reversed. And the cow has regained its fleshy face. Yeah, so I guess that's that one covered. Marzipan Beef Reverser, 2022 Game Boy by Videlectrix. Find it on the Videlectrix itch.io page. Yeah. So that's our first heroine for today. We've got 2 more to meet, although one should be familiar to everybody. I've mentioned her already, because this is the part of the stream where I would be playing Shantae and Asha Dream Fantasia, a fan game. Sorry, I was distracted by my internet briefly dropping out. I had a paranoid spike, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so Shantae and Asha Dream Fantasia by Xbuster is a really extensive fan game that's supposed to be a sequel to Monster World 4 with Asha, but it adds in crossover elements, including co-star role for Shantae. And thematically, they both are very similar, so I think it's a great fit. They also add in tons of other characters to make it a huge crossover, including Popful Mail, Goemon, Zero from Mega Man X, more Goemon characters, don't know who that is, and even Shovel Knight and various others. So that's all well and good. Looks like a cool game. Unfortunately, when I tried to run it, I had many errors. It did not run. Other people have had this problem, but there is no satisfactory solution, unfortunately. So we're unable to play that. Just to mention that it was part of my plan, and it's worth looking into if you can get it running. Or if you can't, Xbuster has on their YouTube page a 34-part complete developer playthrough video series. So that should give you an idea of how big the game is. Pretty substantial stuff, so that's cool. It was completed in 2017 and then got a big update a bit later. So yeah, we're not playing that today, but what we are playing, when that didn't work for me, I was a bit sad, but I went looking for other Shantae fan games. I found a couple. This is probably one that I thought was most worth looking into. It's called Sonic Adventure SX by Gigabyte Studios. This only has a demo that was published in 2018 for the Fangame E3 Expo. And yeah, it's basically a crossover between Sonic in kind of Sonic Advance type guise and Shantae in a Pirate's Curse guise. So I'm going to give that a little go here. And that's the next hair platformer that we're going to play. No, where's the window? Why can't I find the window? Oh, okay, it's there now. Alright, I do believe in showing games from launch, so you see everything about them. That's what I like to do. Sega. But not actually Sega. It's a fan game. Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. Shows all the different controller configurations you might be dealing with. That's bad. Had trouble tuning the volume today, but I think I've got it at a good level, so let me know if it needs to be changed. Now I don't need a joy to key profile for this because it recognizes controller inputs, which is nice. Okay, this is from the previous stream, so we'll just start a new game data. Okay, so story mode hasn't been implemented yet in this demo, and neither has pretty much anything else. Oh, did I do the... Oh, okay. That's the maximum resolution apparently. Yeah, so trial mode just lets you play stages. There's only, I think, 3 stages implemented, although one of them's quite long, as we'll see. There's plenty of characters planned and implemented, including Sonic and Knuckles, Shantae, Shadow, Silver, Rottytops, taking cues from Half Genie Hero, Tails, Amy, Super Sonic, Super Knuckles, Super Shadow, Super Silver, and Hyper Sonic. And Dark Sonic, oh my gosh, there's too many. We're here for the hair platforming, so we're going to play as Shantae. So, yes. Hey guys. Well, they don't want to talk, that's fine. So yeah, I talked about this during the previous stream a lot, so kind of my first impressions have come and gone, but while playing this stage, I came to realize that there's not much about... So, how should I put this? As the crossover between Sonic and Shantae, the elements of the two series are quite separate in this phase of the game and its development, which did not proceed any further, unfortunately. You're playing as Shantae, and she can only play in Shantae-themed stages. And there's really nothing Sonic about it. It's really sort of 2 fan games in one, a Sonic fan game and a Shantae fan game that share a menu, really, at least at this point. I can only hope that there would have been more integration if development had continued. But as a Shantae fan game, it's pretty cool. I haven't really demonstrated anything about her moveset, but she has the helmet, not the hat, the pirate hat from Pirate's Curse, which lets her float. You can... what's the special button? This one? Hang on a second. Yeah. So if you don't have any extra items selected, you can do a downward thrust with the cutlass. That was something from Pirate's Curse as well. I didn't find it that useful, so I don't use it much. But you've got a bunch of other things, health potions, other items, and then like the spike balls and stuff to help you out. You just have a bunch of them preloaded in this version of the game. What else do you have? Bubble? What does that do? Oh, that's the shield, yeah. And fireball. Yeah. 50 of those, which is nice. But you also have a ranged attack, the blunderbuss pistol thing, which again is from Pirate's Curse. Pretty weak, but gives you a ranged option for dealing with enemies. Not that you need it at this point. Enemies are pretty weak. In stage 2 they get a bit more threatening. Let me see what else. If you hold the special button down with nothing selected, or maybe with anything selected, I'm not sure, you do have the transformation that's been implemented. Shantae can become the monkey, which runs faster, jumps higher, and can climb. Although, given how quickly Shantae moves already, I don't feel that it's as powerful as it usually is in Shantae games, because it feels really quick to play. Like, Shantae's usually kind of slow to run around to give more power to the transformations, but in this case, like, yeah, really zippy movement, which feels good. Maybe it's because it's in the same engine as the Sonic game and they wanted to bring them a bit closer together, perhaps, but yeah, either way, it feels good to run around. There's no use for gems in this demo, so there's no point in picking them up. Yeah, what else? One thing I remember pointing out is the explosions when you kill a Tinkerbat are quite funny. They look a little out of place. Most of the graphics here are ripped straight out of Shantae, probably Risky's Revenge, or no, Pirate's Curse rather, but Pirate's Curse shares a lot of things with Risky's Revenge, which was the immediately previous game. So here's Bolo and Sky. They're not implemented in the game yet as playable characters, but I imagine that would have been part of the plan. Okay. That was an A rank. Okay, sure. So there's 2 Shantae stages, the other one is Majestic Waters. We'll have a go at that. I didn't manage to complete it in the previous stream, so maybe we'll do better this time. These frogs are tough, they take a few hits. You get some health numbers above their head once you start hitting them. But I think we can just speed through. Oh! Apparently not. That is going to happen more and more later on. I'll try and avoid deaths at this stage of the level. So unlike Scuttletown, this level goes through multiple transitions into different zones. It's huge, really. It should have been broken up into multiple levels, if you ask me. But that's okay. We'll get there if we can. And I know how to use potions now, so I won't hesitate to do that if I need to. The health system's a little strange. I didn't quite understand how it was working, or maybe it glitched out at some point during the previous stream. There was just something weird about how it refilled. Alright, at this point you can't jump up here, so you need the monkey. Very cute monkey. One of the better monkeys in video games, if you ask me. But that reminds me of another thing. Since the monkey is so small on screen, I was just thinking about the screen size, how big Shantae is on the screen. Usually in her games she's a lot larger. The view for this fan game is very zoomed out compared to the official games. Which I don't mind either, actually. I think it's pretty cool. Like, one of my favorite Rayman games is the Game Boy Color. There's 2 of them for Rayman 1 and 2. But Rayman is this tiny little cute sprite on the screen. Gives you a huge view around you. Oh, there's a backstep, apparently. While running, you press special with nothing equipped, and you do a little hop backwards. Frog is stuck up there. Yeah, this is just a demo. Things are going to be a little bit glitchy. I think switching back to Shantae for the glide would help here. Just get in under there. Very good. Ouch. Fortunately, there's no unlockable shampoo or anything to improve my hair powers. But all of Shantae's basic actions are here, which is nice. They've done a good job implementing them. Oop. Yeah, I ran into this problem sometimes. Ooh! With this fan game, where I couldn't tell what was a wall and what was part of the background. Oh, okay. So this is still wall over here. You need to go around. Okay. So it is still Valentine's Day in America, right? In your time zone, given. You got anything planned? What do I do from here? Oh, that platform just has a really long path. I should have waited for it. No plans. That's cool. No worries. A quiet night in sounds very nice. We had a quiet night in last night too. But I was actually quite sick yesterday, so we weren't planning on doing much in the first place. Looking at the UI now, and I think the icon they've used for Shantae's head for the life counter is taken from the Game Boy Color game, judging by the sort of level of detail on it, compared to the sprite here, which is the Risky's Revenge / Pirate's Curse sprite. Ouch. That's a cute touch. It's something that the Sonic Advance games did as well, and that's, you know, the connection with this game making that style match, because in Sonic Advance 2 the extra life head for each character was based on Sonic's head life counter in Sonic 2, I believe, and then they made ones for all the other playable characters in that style, which is cute, including like Cream, who didn't exist in that era. maybe misremembering. I think they were used in Rush, maybe? Ugh. I knew this a little while ago when I was, you know, neck deep in Sonic games. Alright, and that's that phase of the level done. And now we're on to the next phase, which is this water temple area. Yeah, you can get stuck sometimes. Oh yeah, and if you get hit, you revert your form. I encountered a funny glitch last time I played this, where like transforming back and forth between Monkey caused some weird... Oh! What? Okay. That was an error in my favor. Oh, I think we're actually going this way. Yeah, so I was like stuck moving in midair in a direction, and yeah, it was strange. Let's see if we can replicate it today. Yeah, see, like, I went down to one heart, and then the yellow in the heart started being removed as well. So I think I actually have 4 total hearts, but a hit takes away half a heart, so it's 8 hits total. It just goes in a different order than I would have expected. I would think the red would all go, and then the yellow would all go, you know? But it's alright, it's fine. Irrelevant to anything. Oh yeah, we're seeing snakes now. New character, but they behave exactly the same as the crabs anyway. No health pickups now. I might have to use a potion soon. Still no hearts, really? Okay. Now I'm just trying to glitch the game out. I run so fast that I can actually hop between those platforms. Oop. Didn't know you could run during a transformation. Okay. Really? What? Okay, sure. I'm gonna use a potion now. Just in case something bad happens. Ow. So the green ones, you choose what direction you go in, the red ones automatically shoot you in a direction. And we're entering the bramble blast section of the level now, where we get these long barrel cannon sections. Although they're not barrel cannons because they're weird tentacle vortex things. Again, all these assets are taken from Shantae games proper. Oh. See, I had the potion selected and I was trying to transform, but just used the potion instead. That's my bad. So we have 3 slots for animal transformations. What would you pick? Monkey's an obvious first one. Elephant, I think, is a traditional one that can remove obstacles, puzzles. Really? Really? And then I think the third one should be a quite powerful one, maybe the harpy to fly around. It's a bit of a tricky level design feat to design around something that can fly at any time. But it's also very fun to use. And yeah, you can do some animation things while you're being shot through the air in those barrel cannons. Like opening the hat or turning side to side, and it looks funny. What's going on here? Oh, I just have to glide over the pit. Oh, and it can even run, but that causes a problem when you have the button held down and the next one shoots you out. And then you die. You don't always trigger the run animation, I don't know what causes it. Yes, this is like part 4 of the level, I think. And it just sort of goes on and on. Maybe splitting this in half at least would have been better for pacing. But it's all irrelevant anyway. Yeah, extremely long level. This was even longer when Given saw it last time because her stream was stopping to buffer every few seconds and only getting half the footage, or getting it in half the speed or something. I'm not sure how to articulate it. But I'm glad that I'm able to respond to in real time this time. Sometimes the monkey is a bit odd about grabbing the wall, so I was being careful there. So these switches are a thing from Pirate's Curse at least, maybe some of the other games. They definitely have a big part in Pirate's Curse after you get the gun, because you can then activate them from afar. That might not be it, but let's see if we can cheese that section. Yeah, I can skip a few there. Are you kidding me? Yeah, and this is the problem with this section. It's very long, and then when you die, you start the entire thing again. So I'll have another go. And suddenly Shantae feels very slow running around because it's a part I've done before. Even though objectively she's actually moving pretty fast. Yeah, you can take some actions during the transformation that I don't think you really should be able to. But that's okay. You can actually skip that whole thing. I wonder if I can skip... No, you can't go down. Nope. Get the gun ready. I think the thing with these is that they didn't expect you to enter these as a monkey and other problems. Alright, so what's the deal with this? It just turns off by itself at a certain point. I wonder if I have time to transform and then get on the wall above it. The monkey doesn't have an attack either. Unless they've implemented Monkey Dash and I don't know about it. Okay. Excuse me? Yeah, they just turn off after a certain time. It's pretty annoying. Excuse me? What? Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing good. I don't know if I got this far last time, honestly. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Ooh. With no music, vocalization suddenly sounded very loud. Alright, maybe if we go... Oh, no. Well, it's here, right? No, no, no. Oh, it's the other one. I'll be right back. Doo-doo-doo-doo. One life left. Alright. That was it. All good. Oh, there's more. There's more. I don't know if there's a boss or anything. Oh, no, it just keeps going, that's all. We're now in part, like, 5 or 6 of the level. And I'm glad there's not a timer. Honestly. Sonic games are infamous for having timers. Something I despise. But at least in a lot of Dimps games, you can turn them off. Very helpful. You okay, buddy? I just love the enemies acting up in this game. It happens a lot. But it's just a demo. Ow. Actually, it's kind of funny how these two, you know, existing... Wait, what? There's an instant kill spikes? Since when? Anyway, I was going to say that the fact that the two Shantae fan games are both crossovers is kind of interesting. Just not sure why this is a crossover with Sonic. The reason for that hasn't really presented itself at this stage in the demo development. Because frankly, there's enough Sonic fan games to last a lifetime. But having a Shantae fan game is quite rare, so that's nice. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, this was the the glitch I had before. The monkey sort of loses gravity. Oh, we do have monkey dash. I didn't know that. Oh, that's great. I'll try and make use of that if I can. I'll just show you. Like that. I did that by pressing the attack button and sideways direction. So yeah, if a monkey goes into one of these, it kind of messes up and then it gets to fly around. But that's kind of fraught with danger at this point, so we'll just stick with Shantae. Hey, progress. More! Okay, these guys. I remember these guys. I think they're from Pirate's Curse. Difficult to deal with. Oh, okay, we can't get out of this room until we beat them, so quaff a quick potion and then get some spike balls happening. The upgraded version. 75 health? Are you kidding me? This is definitely the way to fight these guys. They often block your attacks, but they seem to be vulnerable during their attack pattern, which is unusual. Should probably grab a shield. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, the different weapons do different amounts of damage. The gun only does 1. Whereas the hair whip normally does 5. Alright, cool. We actually cleared that stage, unlike the previous time I tried to do this stream. S rank? No way. Doesn't seem right. Alright, and those are the 2 Shantae stages that are implemented now. I'll show a little bit of Rottytops gameplay and what the Sonic stage looks like, but I won't dwell on it too long because we're really here for the... Excuse me? What? I couldn't select the water stage for some reason. Yeah, we're here to dwell on hair platformers, that's what we're here for. So, any character that uses the hair is the focus today, not Rottytops, but I'll show you what she's like. She's got a kick as her special. Oh no, that's the attack. What's her special action? She has a double jump. Not much animation to it, but I think in the README, Rottytops is noted as a work in progress character. Oops. Never mind. So she has different power-ups. This just restores health, just like the potions, though. Oh yeah, so it's mostly the same. She did have another action. I'll just check the README. What was it again? Sky and Bolo were planned. That's all here in the README. Vinegar also, and Twitch, who I think are also Shantae characters, but I forgot to look up who they were. Attack, special... Oh, slide. Yeah, there's a slide. So, like this. Wait. Special on ground, slide. You cannot move left or right, but can still jump. Oh yeah, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm a dummy. This one? There we go. Okay, the slide does not hurt enemies, apparently. But it is fast. It's not much faster than the running speed. In fact, is it any different? Anyway. It's cool just to be Rottytops. She's a cool zombie, whatever. Oh yeah, I wanted to show Amy and the fact that the Sonic stages are quite different. So, let's check that out real quick. Emerald Garden, Zone 1. So Amy has a sort of run move like in Advance 1, but then she has Spin Dash like in Advance 2. And as far as I can tell, she has no hammer, or some hammer. Okay, so she can do an aerial hammer attack. I'm trying to press special at other times. According to the README, she can attack on ground with the hammer, can either be standing or moving while doing so. Attack while airborne says NA. Oh, there it is. I didn't find that last time. Yeah, so there's an air special and a ground attack and a double jump. So that's nice. That's a cool looking double jump too. I always love having a double jump in Sonic games because they're hard and like sometimes they can be quite demanding about when and how you make a jump by how you manage your momentum, and it's tricky to do. So yeah, Amy's kind of a hybrid character in this from her different appearances in the Advanced series, but that's clearly what they're pulling from for the graphics, for the playstyle and stuff. So you can think of this as a Sonic Advance fan game, which is fine with me. I like the Dimps games quite a lot. Yeah, so hope I've demonstrated for you how different the level design ideas are in the Sonic theme stages in this game compared to the Shantae ones. And that just contributes to the feeling that it's two separate games in one. And you would just have to imagine what they would do to integrate them better in future stages or something. Maybe that's why they stopped development on it, was because they couldn't think of a good way to do that. So I don't blame them. This is a dead end? Dang. Sonic games really don't have dead ends very often, do they? Where do I go now? Here, I guess. No? I don't run up that? Am I stuck? Okay, well I guess that's a good excuse to stop playing this one. Maybe just do this. Okay, that's I guess what you were intended to do. Backtracking. Blistering speed. It's crazy. At the moment I'm just sort of seeing how far I can take this while keeping some momentum up. Oh, okay, phase 2 of the level, I guess. Alright, let's finish that one up. So we've covered the Shantae portion pretty well there. That was Sonic Adventure SX. While I was on the Game Jolt page for Gigabyte Studios, I noticed another thing that caught my eye. So what I'm going to do briefly here before we move on is a second Sonic fan game that they worked on later called Sonic Oxilary. And what I want to do with this is to show you between 2018 and 2020, which was in the latest demo for this was public for the Sage Expo, how far they'd come as a developer and how impressive it is. So as you can see there, it's still in the same engine from the Shantae game, including a sprite of a Shantae Sonic Fusion character, which is kind of fun. Turning that down. I'm not sure if that's going to get copyright claimed or whatever. Yeah, so there's the reason I'm playing this really, is because Blaze is there, and anything with Blaze gets my attention. So just do a quick run through a level as Blaze and show you what's going on there. Oh, I don't know if we saw it yet, but there was some kind of blue shadow recolor that might appear in this game. But never mind about that. Yeah. So this is a game that they worked on after Sonic Adventure SX. Similar engine, but I think the game feel is improved tremendously. It looks and plays really well. Yeah, and there's a lot more custom stuff here that's integrated into like the level design well. So it looks really like authentic, I think is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, especially Blaze here. Blaze is only seen in this sort of Sonic Advance pixel art style very briefly in the credits sequence of Sonic Rush, because most of that game is done with polygonal character models on the DS. But you see them in this style during a little animation that happens at the ending. So what I think people have done since is extrapolated those sprites of Blaze to give her a full moveset for a playable game. All the animations that you would need if she was playable. And then, yeah, I don't really know the situation behind this game, who did those animations, and all these many, like, yeah, the many sprites needed to give Blaze a full animation set. Is there a boost button? Yeah, there is. I haven't used it yet. I haven't needed to, but this is it's more of a Sonic Rush style game. There's a dedicated boost button with a boost meter. Maybe that's just for Blaze. I haven't tried any of the other characters, but as far as the Blaze portion of this game goes, she plays and looks great, and the whole game does as well. So it's a great demonstration of Gigabyte putting the effort into this game to get it to a much more advanced state than what that demo of Sonic Advance XS was. SX. Also, Blaze has a double jump just like Amy did in the previous game. And that's great. Reminiscent of the extremely useful aerial trick actions in Rush and Rush Adventure. Sadly removed for Colors DS, which otherwise is sort of like them. Yeah. Good stuff. I don't know what song that is. I don't know what it's from, but I've said before I'm not a huge fan of vocal songs in games.
That was so-so.
There's you. Yes, okay. The only other note I've got about this, we'll do this boss. So you actually get to fight Chaos Zero in a 2D sprite game, which I think is a great novelty. They're not very threatening, honestly. You can really bully Chaos in this. Wimpy attack pattern. So they've got a health bar in the bottom left there, and you can just boost through them. Oh, they've gone puddle form. Oh no. Yeah, get owned, Chaos. Yeah, so my other note was about this game. This is the last demo of this game too, so I don't think it's really in a complete state either. but that's fine. The developer decided to move on and focus on their own original properties instead, which is a great move. Similar thing happened with the Freedom Planet devs. In this case, Gigabyte Studios is now working on a game called Veridilia, the Sacred Forest, which is a Sonic style game. The main character is a sort of anthropomorphic deer character, and it looks really good. So check that out on Game Jolt if you're interested in quality Sonic fan games. Yeah, but at this point, I think I have to move on. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Gibbon says that there was a rumor a while back of a new DIMP style game that would be like Rush Mania, or a potential Rush Mania style thing. And she wishes that were actually a thing. That would be amazing. Yeah, you could include Rush Adventure, and Colors DS. I would also lobby for putting the mobile phone version of Unleashed in. As we found, that was a really well done Rush style game. Alright. I think we have to move on at this point. We're making pretty good progress, but the next game is quite extensive, so yeah, we'll be spending a while on it. That was the Shantae / Sonic portion of the stream. The final portion of the stream now will be a Mario fan game thing. Last time I called it a collaborative Super Mario Bros. X total conversion. So let's get that captured. And there's a lot of like setting up to do with this one. So okay, Super Mario Bros. X is a game creation platform where you can make custom Mario levels. Okay. Raocow is a former webcomic artist turned Let's Player who has a community around him called the Talk House. That's 2. 3. The Talk House runs Mario level creation contests that have lately been done in the Super Mario Bros. X engine, and they're called Maggle X, or Make a Good Level X. That's another thing. That community then collaborated to make a full complete game out of custom levels using all custom assets, and that was called a Super Mario Bros. X thing, or ASMB XT. That's 4th thing. This is the second Mario Bros. X thing after the previous custom complete ROM hack game. Not ROM hack, because it's a custom game creation engine anyway. So yeah, like it's a bunch of creative people in this community on forums and stuff working together to make levels, to put them together into a big game for their own amusement, and for Raocow to play on his Let's Play channel. You can see him play through all of this game on his channel, by the way. Okay. Is that everything I needed to set up? Okay. A few more things. In SMBX, oh, it's really soft. I didn't turn that volume up after finishing the last one. That should be a bit better. In Super Mario Bros. X, you can play as a variety of characters, including Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach, a la Super Mario USA. They also added Link as a playable character, a la Zelda 2. Now, when they came to make a Super Mario Bros. X thing, they replaced all of the characters with other, like, they swapped them out for these other characters, which are drawn from Raocow's history. And one of them whips things with her hair, and that's why we're playing this, okay? And that's, I think, everything we needed to get through. So, what I'm going to do now, and this is more difficult than it was before because I have a full playthrough file now, which I didn't before. So Analog Funk is sort of episode 1 of A2XT, or a second Mario Bros. X thing. I don't think episode 2 ever got finished, or if it did, it's irrelevant to what I'm doing right now. So it doesn't really matter which one you pick, because you can choose between characters at any time during the gameplay, and we'll just pick the one that's got the most progress. And have to backtrack anyway, because I don't know how to delete save files. Actually, what I'll do is pick the least progressed one. Even that's got 13 exits. But then you can, and this is as far as I got while preparing for this. I did like a playthrough to unlock more levels so that I would find ones where Sheath was the focus of the level, because she's the one who whips with her hair, and that's why I'm playing this. Then I found out that there were cheat codes. So one thing you can do is type in... Oh, I've got to pull up the page again. What was the one for full map access? There's a cheat you can type on the map that opens up everything. I'm tired of all this walking. Did it work? That didn't work. Okay, it worked this time. So that opens up all the levels. Like in Mario World, there are alternate level exits which open new map routes. What I'm going to do is just head back to the very start of the game and show you the tutorial to introduce the basics. Something's wrong with my install, so sometimes the music doesn't work and I get an error message and then there's no music on this screen. Sorry about that. So this is the hub. It's like a spaceship. You'll find out more in the tutorial. Okay, so this is where you go to replay the tutorial section. And there's a lot of like cutscenes and text and plot in this, so I'm going to skip most of that for the sake of time, but yeah. Okay. And there's like a lot of silly jokes along the way. Alright, this is Demo, an armless cyclopic demon alien minion and command center operator. So she's kind of the main character. I don't know what she's from, if she's from the webcomic, but yeah, you can tell from her face she's a cyclops. She only has legs and no arms, so when she picks up a block, you can see that she's holding it with her leg and then hopping along. It's very cute, a little animation. So I think this is the cape equivalent. Everything is basically drawn from a Mario game, but has been reskinned to be appropriate to this set of characters and stuff. So fireflowers are now cactuses. This is Demo's sister Iris with her pet cat llamas. She likes to call them catnip. So she's the replacement for Luigi, and this is the Yoshi. All simple enough. So Charge and Shock is the same apparently, but these little guys are Goomba replacements. How did I do this last time? I got a multicolored Yoshi who has all the powers, and then if it's holding something in its mouth, like say another egg, then it can fly. And then I grab the eggs so that I'm able to fly over this, because I had trouble getting over that pit. Oh, this is the tricky part. Can I throw it upwards? Crap, I did it again. This happened in the last stream too. With the key over there, I cannot continue, so I just have to redo that part. Oops, wrong one. I don't think it's saved either. Oh, it did. Okay, it saves at the start of the world. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to get up there and then grab the key. I don't know, it's tricky. You can do a spin jump, like in Mario World. A lot of the stuff is like, yeah, there's stuff from all the Mario games combined. To play this game effectively, you have to have a knowledge of like all Mario games and be able to remember what is mapped onto what, like to help you know the behaviors of the various objects that you'll find. Okay. So, yeah. Demo and Iris have an item box at the top of the screen, but the other playable characters do not, because they have other abilities to make up for it. Okay. So let's grab that. Fly up. How did I do this before? Can I hop on these? What? Alright. We can try throwing it in midair. That didn't work. The Yoshi cannot throw keys at an angle upwards or anything. What? Yeah, if you're standing right up against it, it passes through, but we can do that. Great. No! Oh, sorry. Okay. I just want to be introduced to Sheath the way that the game did it naturally. I'll get there. Don't worry about it. There aren't many Sheath levels, so when I get into playing the game proper, it won't take too long. Oh. Sorry, it's been a long day. Okay. So, as basically a collection of levels that are made by people well versed in this kind of thing. The difficulty of this custom game is quite high. So it can be a bit much. Okay. Yes. But if you ever do need help, there are plenty of cheats available. This is Demo's Earth friend, Samuel, or Raocow, as we like to call him. So yeah, Raocow was put into the game by the community as a playable character. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I think he's basically the replacement for Toad. Oh, yeah. And this is a Karibo's shoe, so you can go like this. And I can spin jump. Oh, what? It wants me to use the boomerangs to get rid of it. Okay. This is Kood, a high-ranking intergalactic freedom fighter. He looks like a Koopa Trooper, but he's actually that. What they said. But he's also the replacement for Peach, so for some reason he has the ability to glide in midair. So that's pretty cool. When I get a choice of who to play as, I usually pick Kood because of that gliding ability. And this is Sheath, an energetic teenager with a small brain and smaller attention span. Like I said, she's the replacement for Link. She has a health system where 3 carrots make up her hit points, but in place of Link's sword, she has her hair. This was not a feature in the webcomic. Her power set in the webcomic was more along the lines of she's so oblivious that she can never be hurt because she doesn't acknowledge that she took any physical harm, and even when she is dismembered, she just goes right back together because she just didn't care that she got injured. But in this universe of the game, she does not have that power. She has hit points. And she's not as flexible as she was when she was a comic character. So to compensate for being more solid in form, she learned how to whip her hair. And that's an extra bit of backstory that it's not really represented in the game, but it's an idea of why she has the hair whipping ability. But really it's just because she's the replacement for Link. Now how do I throw this like this? Wait, I can't remember the button. Yeah, okay. You gotta throw a bomb like up at this switch. Continue. Yeah, she doesn't have a run button, unlike the others, because her run button is the attack. She's also got Link's up stab and down stab, so her down stab looks like this. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's using the hair And then she's got an up attack where she kicks upwards while flipping upside down, which looks really funny. Very effective for dealing with enemies in these stages, as you might see. Progress will be given for finding leaks. Here are some of the goals you'll find. And leaks are part of the plot. Yeah. Right. At this point, I should open the list of who created what, because this is a collaborative effort between a lot of people who each worked on putting levels together. So the prologue, level 0, was put together by S.A. Jewers, who is otherwise the project coordinator as well. This cutscene is by Darky Chow and Demolition. I'll skip through it, it's not that important, but basically Demo and Iris, alien sisters who rule this ship. Their reactor is fueled by power leaks, but we're low on leaks, so we need to go find some more, which is the objective of the game. Cood comes in from an alternate state of reality and dumps a lot of exposition. This is Cood's habit. He has a lot of dialogue boxes, and there's a lot of like funny jokes and stuff. And this is a funny joke too. This is a reference to a Raocow LP, I expect. So Demo's come along to recruit Raocow for their mission. He says okay. And Sheath was there too. I love how sort of tossed off Sheath's role in the story is. I think that's a very funny touch. So yeah, that's it. In the pause menu we can, or this menu, we can switch what character we're playing as. I'll try to be Sheath as much as I can. But some levels lock you into being a specific character. What I'm going to do is play the first level just to give you an idea of what the game is like, and then we'll go and play the Sheath-specific levels, the few of them that exist. Because she's an afterthought in the plot, but also sort of an afterthought in gameplay terms as well a lot of the time. Okay, so Giant Egg is a level by Phoenix, and yeah, let's get started with it. By the way, I didn't say before, but during this sort of flight animation that Sheath has, and whenever she climbs a ladder, she transforms into a little angel character. The store is a judgmental one, only opening for those who eat their vegetables, and you have to get 5 big coins for the leak to appear at a barrier to the left. And that's how you complete the level. Given says she loves total conversions like this, and yeah, there's so much effort put into this one to make everything, almost everything, a custom asset, and if not custom, then taken from some other source. Like, there's examples of that we might see later. But there's a lot of impressive stuff in this hack, a lot of people doing their own thing to make new types of gameplay experiences in this Mario type engine. Very cool stuff. Oh, I've lost my thing. I was going to say the little angel character is another reference to a Raocow thing. Raocow's first LP ever was a game called Cat Planet, which was made by Sylvie. I've played one of Sylvie's games on stream before too. These out-of-control booty-shaking kittens are ruining my Castlevania. Highly recommended. Check out Sylvie's itch page and her website. Great stuff on there. She makes a lot of fun little indie games. But yeah, that Cat Planet is kind of part of Raocow lore because it was his first LP, and that's put into Sheath's moveset here. And you would have seen me using the up stab kick to deal with some enemies earlier. It didn't work there for some reason, not sure why, and they killed me. Which means I gotta start all over again and get all those coins again. No checkpoints in this level, sadly. Each character, some of the characters have like custom item appearances. So the coins look one way with Demo and Iris, but for Sheath they look like these little what are they? Boiled sweets in wrappers, they look like to me. Kind of rupee-esque. Shiny, for sure. Yeah. So this level's called Giant Egg because it is a big egg, as you might see by the time we get around to the back side of it. But we're kind of platforming on platforms around this big central structure, which is generally egg-shaped. Ow. Yeah, you have to grab carrots to restore your health, which is unfortunate because there aren't many spawning spots for them in this level. I'm not going to try that upstab again because it didn't work on the green guys earlier. I'll try it. Well, it worked that time. Who knows? Don't understand the logic myself, but that's okay. Oof. Right. What else can we say about Sheath? I don't know. What? Okay, the hitboxes are a bit wonky, maybe. At a certain point, I'm going to give up and use the God mode because there are plenty of cheats available in this game. So SMBX on its own, SMBX has a variety of cheat codes you can enter to give yourself extra lives, power-ups, change what character you are, all sorts of things. You can turn on a God mode so you never take damage. You can turn on a flying mode. You can do infinite jumps. There's a no-clip mode, unlock all doors, that kind of thing. Most of those cheats still exist in this game, but many of them have had their activation codes changed to be appropriate to this this new custom game. In the way that a lot of the assets are, as Given puts it, total conversions. So are the cheats that are available. I should have saved that for later, because I am gonna die. It's inevitable. But yeah, I got up to near the end of World 2 legitimately without using any cheats at all because I didn't know about them while I was preparing and setting up last week. But now that I know you can do cheats, I later used that ability and just slammed through the game in an attempt to scout out any levels that had Sheath's explicit involvement. Because there are levels where it forces you to use a particular character. There's only a few like that for Sheath. Yeah, unfortunately I had some errors with the game. There was that music bug that I already mentioned, where sometimes the proper track doesn't play and an error message comes up. I also had problems with foreground objects being drawn in front of characters, which makes some sections incredibly difficult or even impossible to do. And I still haven't fixed that as of last week when I tried to do this stream. I haven't done anything to try and fix it in the meantime, I just haven't had time. Alright. Yeah, I took damage. It's fine. So that's a power block. Maybe we can take that with us. Nope. Never mind. Oh, that was close. Oops. No. I'm running out. Alright, since we're this low on health... It didn't work. I'm trying to enter a cheat. I don't want to have to redo all the progress I've made, so I've just turned on God mode. I won't take any damage from enemies from this point on. In fact, I can even pass through them, but I'll still play as if I could take damage. It's just a safety net so I don't lose on my progress. So I probably would have taken a hit there, and obviously I have, because I've stopped trying at this point. Sheath doesn't have a slide, but Demo and Iris can slide when holding down on a slope. It's fun. Okay. So I think there's only one coin left. Yeah, there's a lot of signs that and dialogue and NPCs to talk to that don't really tell you anything but are just a little joke or bit of flavor. So yeah, there's a lot of flavor in this game, that's what I would say. Alright, so since we got all 5 coins, the leak appeared. The leak then lets us go through this door, which takes us to the end of the level. So that's level 1 done. And many of the levels are that in-depth. So yeah, it really takes kind of a Mario veteran to get through this game at all, really. Alright. So that's an idea of something like what a level in this game is like. What can we do next? So this area over here is a reference to the first game, I believe. I'm just looking at the list of levels and trying to like remember any that would be worth showing off. But I think what I should focus on for this stream is doing the Sheath specific levels, and then maybe if there's time we can show something else. Because there is so much to this game. I will show you this. So this is the hub. You change the teleporter destination with those blocks, but there's a lot more going on in here. All of these characters are like representations of people who contributed to the game, and there's a lot of them. In these doors, once you collect enough leaks, they unlock and you can use them to refill. So for example, this one just gives you a bunch of extra lives. And I can do that with cheats as well, but this hub is supposed to recharge you in between worlds. You don't have a chance to go here once you've started a world. You have to beat enough levels to get back to the teleporter to take you back here. So there's like power-up rooms and this extra life room and things like this, to sort of get you prepared to do like a grueling marathon of stages before you get back here. Okay, so we've set the teleporter to world 2, and that's where we want to go. World 2 is the forest world. I don't know why they're all different planets. There's lore, I assume. Yeah, so a lot more levels here again. This is the planet of preventable forests. The first stage of every world is always a cutscene level. But yeah, it's always very firmly tongue-in-cheek. And these sort of house areas are like peaceful zones. I don't know what the point of them is, but they're not really levels proper. And there's just stuff to interact with, and yeah, a lot going on. I don't know what the point of a lot of it is, you know, like, but there's something beautiful about that. Is making something that doesn't have a function in the game, but is there for aesthetics or to build this world even as irreverent as it is. Like, it's just kind of a messy explosion of creativity. This whole game is. Yeah, so with that, this is the first Sheath level. Sheath partakes in an interlude created by Micofire. And yeah, this is the first time in the game where Sheath is required. If you're not Sheath, this block is the S block that turns you into Sheath, and these are like blockages that only disappear when you are Sheath. And there's a lot of examples of that for the other characters as well. No Cyclop, Koopa, or Canadian need apply. The Canadian is Raucow, of course. Who is a Canadian. Yo, yonder lies the cave of mysteries and whatnot stuff. Okay. Hello, why yes, my name is indeed Error. You know why? It's because of a translation error. That's not true. In our universe, Error is just a cute name for a character who is paired with another one called Bug. My name's supposed to be Errol, but a miscommunication and lack of clarification resulted in my rather unfortunate name. Ah, screw it. You don't care. Just have a health generator and buzz it. And this will give me infinite carrots. So yeah, there's this like exploration section almost before you enter the castle. And oh, dang. Yes. Oops. Yeah. So you might notice that all of the enemies in this stage have been replaced with Zelda 2 style ones, except for this Goomba who was a Pikachu. I don't know why that is. But yeah, we've got these flying head things, Octoroks, who you actually need to attack. You can't just jump on them. So it's sort of become Zelda 2 for a stage instead of being a Mario game. And these guys, I don't remember what they're called, but oh yeah, springs. Are there springs in Zelda 2? Or are these like a replacement for, I don't know, whatever. Do enemies ever drop carrots? I'm not sure. Yo, whoever wanteth to entereth yonder cave of ye stuffeth musteth defeateth all skeleton of yonder valley earth. Oh yeah, I forgot this. This is actually quite substantial before you even get to the castle. So we're gonna fight some skeletons, and I failed. Oops, sorry. There's not gonna be checkpoints for a while. Oh no, I came in without full health. That was foolish. So some of these graphics for the backgrounds and stuff from Zelda 2, like I think that wall texture maybe? And yeah, these skeletons. Wait, are these skeletons from Zelda or are they from like Castlevania? Not sure. It's been a long time since I played Zelda 2. I don't think it's a very good game. It's not my thing, which is fine. What? Yeah, there's a crouching attack too. Do you have a health generator too, good sir? Era? No, I'm his cousin Aerith. Yeah, there was a bit more of a kerfuffle going on with my name than with my cousin's. Anyway, take this stuff. I threw in some extra too. And if you happen to run into crazy Uncle Ratio Tile at the cave, tell him I said hi. Stuff? I'd love some stuff. So with the fire flower, I now shoot fire projectiles, as if I had cast the fire spell. Oh, what? No. Yoink. Oh, what? Fireball does not kill skeleton, apparently. Oh, I hate these hammer bros, guys. Yeah, okay. Oops, lost it. So that's the one-up. Is that green turnip thing. Oh, cool. These ones are vulnerable at least. I think there were two overlapping there. Alright. Oh, middle ring. That's unusual for this game. Having tried it out a lot. It's just another example of one of the custom assets used here. There's overlap in like functionality between things with different aesthetics. Oh yeah, and that Luigi I think is from Tetris on the NES. Sort of Cossack dancing. Luigi. So she doesn't have a run button, but she does build up speed as she goes and then sort of breaks into this dash animation at a certain point. Those who seek to enter ye chamber of ye stuff must first slay the mice of many colours, only then shall ye path be opened. Ugh. So yeah, more Zelda 2 assets here with the background and stuff. That curtain behind the mouse, that's a Zelda 2 asset. But I've seen these Luigis in other stages in this game. So like some of the assets here are quote-unquote vanilla A2XT stuff. But then there's a lot of Zelda 2 stuff added for this stage. Take that mouse. I don't need that. There's a nice little guitar track in the background, but it's quite soft, so hopefully you can hear it. Okay. The downstab is just the most useful thing in Zelda 2, but even more so here, where it's a Mario-style game with really high jump height. Alright. It's either 1 or 2 mice left. Oh, cool, you can attack blocks like that. That's good to know. Okay, we can't get up there, so we need to go in this door. And this guy... Hellos, my moniker appears Ratio Tile, the strong and big. I've intercepted that you might love to possess Ornithology Leaflet, so get have. I will get have that Ornithology Leaflet. And here's that issue I was talking about. You can see as I walk past this, I'm drawn in front of the stool, but the table is drawn in front of me. This is a problem. That's not supposed to happen. And at some point I thought I fixed it, but then I hadn't. I don't know what's going on. So it's fine. Ugh. Alright. So you do need the Ornithology Leaflet to get up to that mouse. It's quite easy to lose it. There we go. And that should be the last mouse. So now I can backtrack back to the start and continue with the progress. Feels good. Of course I've done all this before, but it's still cool. Yeah. Oh boy. Now, if I remember from last time, unlike Iron Knuckles in Zelda 2, these guys are actually vulnerable to downstabs. They take damage from a downward attack, which makes it a bit easier. Hooray, yo! Thou hast defeated ye guardian of ye orb o continuation, and can now leave this silly filler place. I don't think it's filler. The giant leak. Da-da-da. And since we just completed a world, we now get a cutscene to advance the plot. Such as it is. The plot's a joke most of the time. This elf is saying, at long last, I've defeated Ganon. All that's left to do is to restore the Triforce and free Princess Zelda. Nope. By the way, I have no control over this. Sheath is moving on her own. And here you'll see a replication of what I did in the tutorial. Which button was it again? And then just dropping a bomb in the wrong place. This is hilarious. This was a cutscene done by King1216. And then she ends up just tanking damage through the fire. Very funny. Thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. This is Zelda 1 Zelda. And they even get the tiny credits just in this portion of the screen, which is very funny as well. I think we're getting that the foreground graphical error thing is happening here with the credits. They should show the whole thing. But anyway, you are great. You have an amazing wisdom and power. End of The Legend of Zelda 1. Very good. It's just so cute. There's so much to this hack. Or game, whatever. Custom game. Whenever that screen appears, that means there was a music error, so you're not hearing what you should be. Let me check my notes on what I need to do next. Okay. Oh, they're not open. So I need to advance through these worlds to open the next ones. But I'm not going to play any of the actual levels in them. Because of the cheat I entered, all the levels are unlocked. I just need to advance through the world to get to the teleporter. So this is the desert/beach world. There are no Sheath exclusive levels here. I could always just try one out with Sheath, but like I said, I'm going to focus on the Sheath exclusive content first. And if there's time, I'll go back. There wasn't time in the last one, so don't expect it. But just know that this level is full. This whole game is full of many custom levels with custom mechanics, assets, really interesting stuff in there for sure. So check it out if you're interested in like, yeah, like inventive custom Mario style levels. So the ice world has a lot of these houses. I don't know how many of them you can go in. Okay, so now that we've unlocked World 5, that will be the location of the next Sheath level. So World 4 is done. There's 9 worlds in total in the full game, so yeah. No, that's not right, it's this one. That's World 5. The city world. The whole planet is one big city. Thank you, Rick Ollier, Nabubian pilot. Bonsoir, comment ça va? So I guess this was Montreal or something. Nice music track in the background. Is that too loud? The thing is the audio mixing on this is quite variable in this game, so it's a little hard for me to tell how loud it is coming through on the stream. Yeah, so this is probably the coolest, cutest like world map in the city, traversing rooftops and stuff. Okay, thanks for letting me know that, Gibbon. Good to know. Yeah, I think they did a great job on this world map. Are there credits for world maps? I think there are. So this is apparently Colonial Seattle. Is that right? No, that was the previous world. This is Montreal, or as they spell it, Montreal. It says demolition for like that first thing that we encountered after the warp. I don't know if that means they made the world map, but anyway. So here we are, Sheath/Keith Courage, part 2. So this implies that Sheath's last name is Courage, but also that they're not sure what her first name is. This was made by S.A. Jewers, the project coordinator. Or at least they're the one who posted it on the forum, but they have a lot of credits in the game, so they seem to have a pretty key role in its organization. So I'm not sure what the theme of this one is. Is it? It's not Getsu Fumaden. Is it? What was the Namco one that Konami was ripping off? Anyway, it could be Goemon for all I know. You get to that end and you press up, and that's where you get to the next part of the level. So this, on top of having the foreground bug that I mentioned earlier, has a lot of custom mechanics. So we don't just have the health carrot system, we also have another health bar or number, which can be refilled by drops from enemies, which is not usually the case in the game as far as I can tell. That sound is really loud. No, I'll leave it, that's fine. That was it, Genpei Tomaden. That was the Namco game. But Gibbon says that this looks more like a Goemon title. Wow, I'll take your word for that one. The only Goemon game I've played was... what was it called? It was the 4th one on SNES, because it let me play as Mermaid Yaya as soon as I wanted to. And I did that on a stream a few months back. Yeah, Gibbon hasn't played many Goemon either. It's a whole big series that, yeah, there's a lot there to get into if you're into it, but it's also something that can be overlooked, especially because many of the games were never officially localized, including the one I played on that previous stream. It wasn't really until the 64 that they started getting more regularly translated into English. But then after, there's a bunch more after that weren't. like the new generation one on the PlayStation, the Game Boy Advance. There's some DS ones. In fact, how many Goemon games are translated? Just a handful, really. Anyway, I don't recognize anything in this level, but it might be all either taken from or references to some other game. Something I don't recognize at all, so sorry. But for all I know, it could all be just custom made, which is even more impressive. Because it's pretty well done. Wow, that's... Yeah, Gibbon says it's crazy that Konami just dropped their literal mascots franchise like that. Yeah, Konami did a lot of stuff. And then stopped doing much of anything. I am Wise Wizard. Do you want to purchase any bolt bombs now? The bombs have cost 0 gold. Will you pay me now? I really should have tried these. You have enough gold, your purchase makes me very happy. Be careful as you go, use only what you need. I didn't enter any of these houses last time I played this, which was foolish of me. My weapons have been helpful. Use them to get to the end. I don't think that guy gave me anything. Keep trying, Sheath. You must defeat the beastly alien dudes. Indeed, I will try. Can anyone else give me something useful? I am Nurse Nancy. As you travel, I can heal your wounds. I can kill you for 0 gold. Can you pay? If not, go back. Whoa, up to 8? That would have given me a great chance. Let me show you my power. You can get more lives from me. The hut with the Nova Force is close. Prepare for battle. Don't know what that means. That's not a hut, that's a shrine. Okay, whatever. 8 health, imagine that. Alright, so I've got bombs, and I do know how to use them, but when to use them is the question. Ah, so fast. I'm so glad I have 8 health. Why did I run past all these houses before? What an idiot. Oh, what? This is like those Firefly things in Mario World. Or Super Mario Bros. 4. Ugh. No! Okay. No! Oh, really? Instant death spikes when I had so much health. Alright, I think bombs are kind of optional. I don't think that they're useful, so we'll just stop in with Nurse Nancy, and nothing else is required as far as I can tell. Ow, jerk! If I defeat you, hopefully you won't respawn. I wonder if Keith Courage is the key to working out the origin of this. Let me do a quick search of that name. Please enjoy this music. Keith Courage in Alpha Zones is a 1989 science fantasy platform game released by NEC for the PC Engine. It was the pack-in game for the console in North America. The Japanese counterpart is called Mashin e Yuden Wataru, which is adapted from the anime television series of the same name, Spirit Hero Wataru. Huh. So that's got to be the source of a lot of the enemy sprites here, surely. Bolt bombs come from Keith Courage as well. Let me see. Images. Oh no, that's just pictures of the anime and also some Western art in that style. Okay. The Western interpretation of the Keith Courage character is very different to the anime version. Oh yeah. The shrine, the rainbow. Probably the enemies. Yeah, the enemies. All of them are taken from Keith Courage in Alpha Zones, the PC Engine game. There you go. Good to know. All it took was a little search. Very distinctive style for all these animes though. Oh, you're kidding. The music's probably from it too. Given is asking me about that this was made in a specific editor. Yes. The editor is called SMBX, SMBX, Super Mario Bros. X. That's the name of the program that you can use to create custom stuff. Although I think extra scripting is required for some of the things contained in this game for sure. Oh, go away. But just in the base SMBX engine, you have like mechanics from all 5 games that are in Super Mario All-Stars collection, including World. You have the 5 playable characters: Mario, Luigi, Yoshi. Yeah, not Yoshi. Well, Yoshi's in it. But, Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, and Link, who, as I said, have all been replaced in this new game, or reskinned at least. Ugh. They're doing pretty well. Try and go into the boss with full health, that would be nice. There is a boss, by the way. I just love the down stab, being able to attack all the time, it's great. Like I said, it's really a game changer for a Mario style game to have those kinds of attack options. But they fit even better in a game like this, where it's turned into a proper side-scrolling action combat game. Keith Courage only had like a little sword as well, so he's pretty similar to how Sheath controls in this game, from what I can tell. Not a very well-informed opinion, but there you go, or perspective. Okay, this is the progress? Yes. So here we are. First boss. Not first boss. 5th boss. Oh yeah, the attack pattern is pretty standard for this guy, but it's actually quite tricky because it's hard to damage the boss without taking damage yourself. But luckily we can probably damage race him down. His attack pattern is extremely simple. Mr. Roboto, with his 5 health, can only move back and forth and shoot 1 fireball. It's very non-threatening. But trying to attack him will almost always result in Sheath taking damage as well. But I think it's fine now that I actually know about getting 8 health. When I did this before, I had to turn on God mode because I didn't get that health refill at the very start of the stage, which is really stupid of me. But oh well. I don't know how well known SMBX is either. That might have been something that the community created internally too. The Talkhouse community, that is. Yeah, get owned, Mr. Roboto. I am the master now. Wait. Oh, okay. And we got another big leak. So, yeah. The first world has a bunch of leaks, and then I think there's 1 per world later on. And as you get more doors unlock in the hub, leading to various extra bits. Hooray! Oh, this is a Banjo-Kazooie music, by the way. Oh, it didn't last long. Never mind. Oh, that's so good. Love that hand-drawn artwork of Sheath. That's a bit more like how she looked in the comic. The webcomic. Oh, the webcomic. I should tell you what it's called. What is it called? Artificial Time XS. Later phases of the comic moved to different characters, so Sheath is only in some of them. But she was ostensibly the main character of the early parts of that webcomic, I believe. Not that I've read all of it. So I assume this is also a reference to Keith Courage. This victory scroll. Your victory is complete. You did it. You beat the game. Sheath Courage has defeated the robot guy and has regained another Super Leak. Fighting through 11 spooky levels, 2 boss fights, a town, an intro, and some cutscenes, Sheath has avenged her father's soul. But what was Science planning? Does he have something evil in store for our heroes? I don't know. Science is another character who exists. They, I think, were introduced in a cutscene early in this world. Look for the next Sheath Courage adventure. Cost. Sheath Courage. Nurse Nevada, who we actually met in this stream. The Science Guy. Demonic Demo. Creepy Cood. The Iris. Radical Alien Overlords, aka Rao. Pandemona. I don't know who some of these are. End of World 5? Yes, it is. Unless you want to find the extra secret levels. Like I said, there's alternate exits that unlock new levels in each world map. Okay. You need more hub in your life. There's supposed to be Turuka music playing in the hub, by the way. And during the cutscene, it changed me back to Iris. Alright. What's the time? Okay. We need to sort of cycle through a few more worlds to unlock the next teleporters to the next world. So we'll do that. Because the next sheet-specific thing is the final level. Like the final level of World 8. But I won't be able to show it off, and I'll show you why. But then we can do the final sheet stage in the bonus world, World 9. So we'll get them. The Volcano World has a lot of interior things that we didn't see just now. There's a lot of, like, each world has a ton of worlds in it, so yeah. Cloud World. So this is the ultimate path around here. The normal path goes around that way and stuff. Yep. So I've done, like, checks on every level to see if Sheath was required, and as far as I can tell, there were only 3 plus a section of the final level. So this is the like ostensible final world, World 8. It's on the moon, I guess. But everything's on alternate planets anyway. So it's a very difficult game, by the way. If you ever wanted to do this, some cheats that you might consider using: strategy yo for God mode. I sure need this for 25 1-ups at any time. Ghosty time for no clip mode. Infinite jumps by writing jump like something. And you can transform into a fairy to fly around at your leisure by typing ever higher. Now, the final world. A final thing, name pending. And this is why I cannot play it, because it's the foreground issue. Everything's drawn in front of me, so I can't see what's going on in this level. I don't even know what you have to do to get up there, because I'm sort of stuck at this level here. I don't know what you have to do to progress. and I just can't see anything. So yeah, there's a sheath section later on in this final level, but I can't get to it. I guess I could look up Raukow's complete playthrough of what to do on that screen and hope that the screen after that doesn't have the foreground issue. The problem is, it's difficult to tell which video covers which level in that playlist. So, what I'll do is go to the final one and then maybe try and go back to that. Yeah. The audio balance is so off. Right. So that's like the final world. This is the secret world that we get to afterwards. The zebra world. Good luck. What do they start you with here? Oh my gosh. Spooky. Hello, demo. You may not recognize me. You were at the wedding, weren't you? Serac, your sister-in-law? That doesn't matter. I'm speaking to you here, darling, because I have a request for you. A very simple request, using those spikes over there. She wants me to jump into the spikes. Oh. You die like a champ. Alright. So that's like an interesting little gimmick level. But we're here in World 9 to play a sheath level, so that's what we're going to do. Over here, we find Abstract Assault. And this is interesting. It's one of these kind of fake out levels that you do get a fair bit in this hack. It tries to lure you into thinking it's one thing, and then it subverts that. I think it's done pretty cleverly a lot of the time. Ah! Oh no! What's this? So yeah, we've completely changed into a horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up out of nowhere. And again, this is all done with this Mario game creation engine, so it's very impressive stuff. It's so loud. I'm actually going to turn that down just because of the sound effect. Okay, so we still got Sheath's health system here, but we're in this sort of black Sheath mode. This is a normal power-up she can get. Oh, what? The walls hurt you? I forgot about that. That sucks. I hate shmups that have contact damage with terrain. It's the worst. Alright. Yeah, it's not too loud. Turn it back up a little bit. Sorry. I can't help changing the volume all the time, can I? Anyway. Yeah. So you don't see this power up too often, but they're using it here to make it into a shmup. Really cute stuff. Abstract Assault. Yeah. And you can... Oh, nuts. So, since... Oh. The down stab is activated just by pressing down in midair, so you can do that at any time, and that does damage enemies. Pulling off the up stab is a little trickier. See, I wasn't doing it there. I think you can only do it once per jump, maybe, or something? I'm not sure. Point is, it's a little unreliable, so count on it being there. Ah. And then if you take enough damage, you actually revert to basic sheath state until you grab another one of these. There we go. So you completely lose projectile capabilities if you take too much damage. Bit of a handicap in a shmup, I gotta say. So last time I resorted to... I was trying to use the up attack, but it's just not reliable. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. No chance. Yeah, so I did results using God mode last time I did this. Might have to do that again. Actually, you know what would be cool? The no-clip mode. Hold on a second. Gotta try and write it during gameplay. Ghosty time. There we go, we're a ghost now. Still take contact damage from the walls, even in no-clip mode apparently. Doesn't normally look like that. I'll show you what it looks like. So if I write ghosty time here, you sort of turn into a black silhouette. And then, oh, so what does it let you pass through? I'm not sure. Whatever. Okay, I'll give it another few goes and I might try putting God mode on. I'd really like to be able to show off the final level, just with the hope that further screens don't have that foreground obscuring issue. But there's not much I can do about it, sadly. I don't know if I said already, but this project was... Oh god. This project was completed in 2014. That's how old this is. Alright, I'm turning God mode on. Okay. Oh, what have I done? I wasn't looking at the screen, now I'm outside the level boundary. I wonder if you can take crush damage. Ah, good, it pushed me through. God mode is truly a powerful thing. Okay. See, I would have been dead like 10 times over already, and this is a very difficult level. You sort of go into a running state when you land on the ground as well, but you would still take damage in that situation. Super players only. Oops. And here we are back in Mario World. Whoop! Yeah. Iris mode. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna try and find Raukow's video because that's the only one that I know of that has definitely beaten that final level. Yep. Oh, here's a playlist. Okay. So it should be near the end. Oh wow, there's 54 videos in here. Okay, maybe this one. Wait. What level is this? See, this is the thing. I gotta figure this out. Alright, I found the screen. Alright, and I know what it looks like. Okay, so now I can backtrack to World 8. And there is a little gap. But how do you get... He jumped out! I tried to jump out. Maybe I just didn't do it right. I can enter the cheats at that point too, to get through that phase of the level until we get to Sheath Zone. Oh god, how loud can you be? Alright, okay, thanks Rocco. Over here. And let's go. Well, this stream's certainly going much better than the last time I tried this. Alright, let's go. I'll quickly turn on God mode. It worked! How saucy. Okay. I also managed to spin jump out of there. Nope, wrong button. Which button was it to exit the clown car? I haven't got that mapped. That's my problem. It was during my typing of the cheat. So, which button was it? No? None of those? Oh, I'll be able to see it by going over here. Okay, it's that button. Why didn't that work before? So it's around here, and then... Yes! We did it! Okay, something is still being drawn in front of the screen. Okay, how do I go up? Oh, there's another spring in the middle here. Thank you again, Rockhouse Video. Oh, what's this? Okay, so according to the credits, a lot of people worked on this final level. Oh man, this list is so long. Okay, a final thing, name pending. Outside Sturg, inside Sturg, so I've done that. I think the next bits will be... Oh, if I can pick one, that'll make it much easier to get to the sheath section. So... These 4 sections, I believe, are called Gianna Sisters Gimmick Experiment, John Madden, Infini Flight Test, and My First SMB Level. But it's hard to know which one is which. They're all different shades of blue and green. Well, if they're in order, then... Oh, what's the order there? Well, then this one is the last one? You know what? Let's just do them. I'm also curious about the Gianna Sisters thing. What's this? Ah, Sheath. Okay. Cool. We stumbled on the Sheath level. This is exactly what I wanted. That's great. So we're actually getting vanilla Goombas for a change. We saw the Yoshi's being used as munchers in the tutorial zone. Oh, by the way, let me see here. I didn't mention that Abstract Assault is by Doko Popper. And this part of a final thing is called My First SMB Level by Sturg and SA Jewers. And it's the Sheath level. Let's go. This is all new to me. Oh, okay. The munchers don't hurt me. That's good to know. And yeah, like I said, all new to me. I didn't get to play this particular level last time. lol. Wait a minute, do I still have God mode on? I do. I guess I'll turn that off to try and make this more like playing a level. Oh, nuts. So maybe the munches do actually damage you. Yes, they do. What does it say down there? LOL XD. Oh, yeah, right. The death thing. I forgot about that. So they are munches. You're not gonna make me do this again. Ugh. That's really rude. Okay. You know, I'm impressed that Ralka actually made it through this whole game. I wonder if he ever used any cheats. Start my Super Mario Brothers Shack level. Oh, Super Mario's Hack level. Okay, let's go. The real thing. No god modes. No safety net. Build up the speed. Go! Oh, okay. You can bounce on the munches with a down stab. I didn't know that. There was a bounce thing before, but I wasn't sure what was happening. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of fireballs. Very rude. Oh no! They little XD'd at me. Why can't we get checkpoints? Oh no, I'm dropping frames again. No! I learned by reviewing the VOD that OBS actually does a decent job of like uploading all that footage to Twitch even if I'm dropping the frames during the broadcast. It's just that then all the frames are lost from the end of the recording or from the broadcast. So if I leave a bit of buffer time at the end of the stream, it will catch up. Oh, I'm losing so many. This sucks. Did my internet just die again out of nowhere? Anyway, this is a cool idea. Oh, I lost my health. Is there a way to recover it with cheats? I'm not sure. I'll just go. Yeah. No! See, this is pretty cool. It's just this section. Ugh. I guess there's a pattern that I should probably try and find. Oh good, my bandwidth is back. Thank goodness. See, it's easy to do something without seeing what you're doing. No! Can't afford to take that hit. Not with all those fireballs they're going. Okay, what's the pattern? I guess the pattern is there's no fireballs if it's not on the screen. But then there's just millions of them when it is on the screen, so it's just quite rude, actually. Yeah, there's enemies on this screen. those genie characters. But if I don't see them, they can't hurt me. That's not true. They can still hurt me. Whew, okay. Go. That sound, I think it's supposed to be a disk access noise, floppy type thing. Bang. Okay, let's go. Yeah. No! What? Ah. What? Who was that? That's an NPC character. I've seen her in some levels before. Another Cyclops. Okay. Okay, just tank it, whatever. Okay, okay, is this the end? I don't know, because the castle's drawn in front of everything. I hope I win, says the letters down there. Also, there was a birdo. Whoa. We got past the birdo. Oh my goodness. That was great. Do you have to do these all in one go? That's really harsh. I'm curious about the Gianna Sisters thing, so I'll check some of these other ones. Yeah, this is it. Okay. This is a demo / Iris level by oh, the formatting on this file is strange. I think it's by Sturg and S.A. Jewers again. Maybe. Or by John Madden. It's hard to tell. So this is telling you that... Wait, what? Yeah, that you can double tap any time to switch between Iris and Sheath. And as in Gianna Sisters, or at least the modern Gianna Sisters games, which one you are changes the state of the world around you. Very cool concepts. But I died really quickly, so we didn't really get to see it. I'm going to go back there and turn God mode on just to show that gimmick off, because that's a really cool thing to do. And just another example of the custom stuff that's been implemented in this game. The double tap to switch between Iris and Demo is used in a few other levels as well, but in this one it's also taken on that Gianna Sisters changing the state of the world thing. And it has saved the fact that I cleared this stage. That's good. So let's go check this out again. Turn on the thing. God mode. Okay, strategy, yo. I'll also turn on infinite jumps just for safety. I'll try not to use them too much. What was that cheat? Jump like something. There we go. So now we can play this level at our leisure. Oh, and I have a cave. The croissant becomes an armadillo. And it chases you in one version of the world. What? Why can't I get flying speed? There we go. I just wasn't going fast enough. Yeah, I'm infinity jumping all over the place. I don't care. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, so Iris gets the fireball instead. Her bits are more about combat and tougher enemies. Whereas Demo has a more platforming focus. Which is kind of similar to how they did it in Gianna Sisters. What's the new one called? Gianna Sisters... Not the new one. That's like a weird multiplayer something or other game. Twisted Dreams. Yeah, it says it's a shame the background thing is an issue at all times. Yeah, it's quite annoying because I thought I knew why it was doing that and how to fix it, but then it turns out I didn't. Something to do with my install is just causing things to display badly, and it's annoying. See, I thought this would be a friend because there's a character like that in an early cutscene in Demo and Aris's ship. And yes, you can slide as Demo and Aris. I think what it wants you to do is get up here. What's this? It's making sure you have a power up. Let's do it. Slide. Whee! Yeah, no. I think you just have to double back up here. Oh, speaking of sliding, there are some levels that are like infinite slide sort of gimmick levels where you just hold down the whole time and it takes you through like this whole course that's been set up for cool things to happen. Alright, that's a great gimmick. Good stuff. Heck, let's keep going. We'll finish the final world even with the infinite stuff on. Oh, this is an infinite flight test anyway, so I'll turn off infinite jumping here, but I'll leave God mode on. Infinite jumps, jump like something. Right. So what is the infinite flight test? Rakau has a double jump by default. Well, well, well. Are these planes from Mario Paint? Yeah, so it's giving me unlimited flying once I get to P speed. I guess it's like the P wing. Don't think they've managed to hit me yet. Okay, that one definitely would have. I still have God mode on. That's a reminder. But I'll try and play this as if I didn't. And yeah, that Sylvie cat got me. Looks a bit like a cat that Sylvie would put in a Sylvie game. Yeah, well, I made it. If I'd gotten hit any of those times, I would have lost the raccoon suit, so it's very illegitimate victory there. Alright, so this is Cood's level. John Madden. Oh, that boo got me. So what's this about? It wants me to have that. What? Oh, okay, we can turn these on and off. I guess. Those jellies, they're vanilla SNW. Hang on a sec. So remember that Cood can glide like Peach. Oh, this one is... So Infinite Flight Test was by Sturg. This is John Madden a Cood area by Sturg and S.A. Jewers. And the Gianna Sister one was by just S.A. Jewers, not Sturg. Yeah. I've confirmed that by reading the list how it was intended. That's a note block that looks different, by the way. Oof. Which is really hard to use. I find this problem using the Peach type Cood character, where if you want to bop on something, you also have hover on the same button, so yeah, it's really difficult to get to one thing and not the other. Alright, why isn't that dropping down? Whoops. Oh no! I can still die from a fall in God mode. I'm just curious about what comes next after those 4 mini levels, or mini sections. I'll turn God mode back on. And I'll turn Infinite Jumps on. Just for a bit of closure on this stream, we'll go to the ending. If I'm able to play it as Sheath, that'll be nice. Otherwise, we'll just do it. It's fine. Alright, Cood, we're going on a journey. One where we don't have to worry about level design. Where we're going, we don't need platforms. Yeah. This looks hard. I'm glad I don't have to play it properly. Lol. Okay, so with this you would need to hit this, and then it drops. Oh. You leave it hit. And then activate it, and it falls all the way down. That's the tricky one, but I didn't do it, so whatever. Okay, let's go. What? Maybe the infinity jump is messing with that. Oh, hello. Legs. Hi. Of all dimensions for you to travel through, why did you have to choose the very worst ones? This dimension does not allow science. I am forced to live up to my mistakes. Science is not about seeing if you're wrong, it's about proving you're right. Don't know about that. No matter our previous encounter gave me knowledge. You will not win this round. There are clones now. So this is the character Science. Also, here's something we haven't seen yet in any level so far, but there's Super Mario Bros. 2 USA vegetable pulling mechanics in this game that are often used in these custom levels. You can pull up all sorts of things. It's very cool. Oh, I lost it. Pseudoscience. Wait, how much health do they have? 330,110? That's quite a lot. This looks like it would be quite difficult if I wasn't invincible. By the way, this final boss is by Septentrion Pleiades and Doko Popa. Or Doko Popa, as I said before. Why is this not doing any damage? Oh, this came back. Oh, I dropped it. My bad. Oh! Okay, one down, I guess. I don't know what that number is incrementing up there. Cool. Those donuts. They're not like other donuts. This might be a non sequitur, but I think I should try jumping on them. Then maybe I could try grabbing them if I need to. Oh, the rinkers. Wait, what? I missed. Ugh. Okay, it's USA. Stand on Birdo's egg. Pick it up. There we go. Oh. I need timing. Okay. Yep. That should do it. Get up there! Oh, yes. Legit, legit, legit. I would have taken a lot of hits, but that's fine. This is not your home demo. Your birth dimension is your home. You have been in weird dimensions with mismatched tile sets and looser jumping mechanics. Indeed. Oops, skip that one. I will destroy this. Super Mario Bros. X thing. Oh no, don't do that. Moron. You can do a demo. So this final... Wait, what was the final boss? Oh, Pseudoscience was by Septentrion, Pleiades, and Voltgloss. This is the final boss by Septentrion, Pleiades, and Dr. Papa. I misspoke before. Oops. Ah! Just hangs out in midair, that's fine. If one hits you, they all fly away. And it would do damage, but not with God mode. Sorry, I'm not doing very well here at grabbing and holding. Oops! Nuts. I wonder how much you would be forced to redo if you died at this point. I did get a checkpoint, didn't I? Somewhere. There we go. That actually did 3 damage. What if I do this? Oh, I can't get high enough. Signs flew away. Can I win now? Science is gone. Nah. Well, I don't know how much worth there is to showing the plot since I've skipped all of it up to this point. This boss fight is just going to take a while, so... Yeah. Unless anyone has, like, specific level requests. There's a lot of them. Then I might end the stream very soon. Oh my gosh. There's just so many rinkers. And I don't know where science went off to. I was trying to test if I could still hit. Yeah, okay. The hitbox is still there. Ah. Cool. Oh no, I have a cape. Okay. Are we flying? Is there an escape sequence? Oh, there's more. More phases, of course. I should have known. I gotta feel legit. Don't worry about it. Okay. I still need to grab it there, apparently. Oh, come on. This time you do actually need to do 10 hits. Given says, this looks like a fun game when it's working properly, indeed. Yeah, I wish I knew what was wrong and how to fix it, but yeah. You can still play most of the game with the issues that I'm having and have a good time with it. Sheath, by the way, is also playable briefly in the first ASMXT, I think is the abbreviation for the first sort of collab project like this. But she's not like a part of the team that you can switch to at any time like she is in this game. But she does have a few levels. I didn't like have the time or inclination to set it up. I decided to just focus on the sequel today. But yeah, there is a little bit more Sheath content. Playable Sheath content out there for the hair platformer stakes. Oh boy. Even in God mode, just executing this is really difficult. Yeah, so I've had this stream planned for a long time, but the reason I'm doing it now is because I just played a game in my own time, another game where you can use your hair as a platforming aid. It's called Glam, or Glam's Incredible Run, and it's like a Super Meat Boy style difficult platformer, but the protagonist has the ability to grapple onto various surfaces using her long hairdo. It's kind of fun. That's an idea. But the game's really good too. And great music. So check out Glam for more hair platformers. Reload state. Reload error. Demo. Give me your answer true. It's a 2001 reference. In case you didn't hear it the first time. Oops, skipped all my reference. Bye. It's the Talkhouse forums on a big computer, and I got a leak. Whatever. I feel like with Infinite Jump, the springs don't work properly. Also, this is Iris's dog, which has shown up in certain levels, but I haven't interacted with it before. Come on, doggy, let's go. So I'm just curious if Sheath appears in the ending, that's all. Just watch the ending cutscene, I guess. Cutscene by Darky Chow and Demolition. There have to be some super leaks around here somewhere. The leak radar is off the charts. So often in these cutscenes, all the characters will be standing around. You'll see these at the end of all the worlds. Sheath usually doesn't say anything as part of the running joke where she's just kind of there and not really participating. But there sure is a lot of other chat among the other characters. Oh, right, I'm playing Iris. Demo. And Sheath is just automatically in this room. Science? What is this? God, Okay. Is that science on that platform behind the chain? Science is some kind of weird mutant plant monster, I think. I think you play as Science in one of the, like the first level in the city world, from memory. Yeah, there's a lot going on, obviously. Pandemona, we saw that in the credits for Sheath Courage. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what science looks like, I guess. Whoa, what happened? What's going on? Oh, poor Cood. This is very dramatic. So is this the justification for the final world? Is that reality had broken down? Who am I, Sheath? No. This is a cutscene. Oh! Oh, cool. Sheath, you are the only survivor. Yeah, the background is being drawn in front of me. Huh. Oops. Wow, Sheath was more important than I thought. Okay. It's trying to load up the Great Gianna Sisters music for the credits, apparently. So just imagine that we're playing Gianna Sisters music now. That was an error. It's just always errors. Is it not going to play the credits because it didn't load the music? Oh, there we go. I clicked on it and then it worked. So there's the Goombas or Galoombas. The Goopas are a replacement for Koopa Troopas. Banana Snakes, those were like Hammerbro type characters. Venus Flyhead, Polyp. Wow. Too bad about the music, but oh well. Snippet replacements. Twitter, I get it. That's the Mario USA bird, but it's blue now. Canister, that's a bob-on. I saw that in some levels. They must be pokies. Crusher Thwomps. Don't know what those are. photo cat, very cute. Oh yeah, that's the default appearance of the Bonsai Bill in this game. Very funny. Crab. It's Crab. I wonder what Gianna Sisters music they were going to play. Is there a credits theme? Let's look it up. Gianna Sisters credits. Oh, Mr. Rabbit. That's like the dinosaurs from Mario World. I like the look of that sprite, the little rabbit in the hat. It's very cute. So this is the Amiga credits from Gianna Sisters. Go on. I should probably play this through the actual PC audio capture, but whatever. That's Dry Bones. I don't think I ever saw a submarine. The Love Frog is the fire plant. Yeah. This is pretty cool. Ukrainian dancers, yeah, good. A lot of this I never saw at all. But you can see just how much stuff is packed into this game. Oh, that's the end. Some nondescript dude thing, huh? Let's see if I can find another Gianna Sisters track. King Charles IV. The King Charles? This time I'll do it in a browser. Hold on. Oh, it pauses when... I knew that would be a problem. Just getting the Gianna Sisters credits theme. Okay, here's a video called The Great Gianna Sisters, the complete soundtrack. Don't know what version. Oops. Oh, this sounds familiar. That's not Yoshi. I've seen Yoshi before. Oh, poor Luigi. You'll be missed. You see that, like, rich businessman guy a lot as an NPC in various levels? Oh, the lemmings. There's a great level where you have to interact with, like, a lemmings level as a platformer character. It's pretty cool. If I could remember where I was, I would show you. The undead. Maybe that flying head isn't from Zelda 2. There's a Dr. Wily in this game? How are the Mario Brothers around if Luigi is dead? The BAD. Oh, Roberto's here. That's great. She was an addition to Super Mario Advance. Toads with different colors. Good stuff. Sure. There's a level where every enemy is a version of Princess Peach. That's pretty good too. I should have written some of these down. Black Plague, I fought that boss. Pretty difficult. We did see Zelda. Poor elf. Oh, maybe... Yeah, Nevada is who you play as in that other level at the start of the city world. And Science is there. I guess Science is like the antagonist the whole time through. I didn't see much of him though. Demo's pet dog does not have a name? What? It's she, hooray! Iris is green demo. Alright. I can stop that music now because it's trying to play a different track, which has also failed to load. Oh, demo. What happened? A2XT episode 1. Yes. Is Demo a ghost now? I'm looking through the level list just to check if if I recognize a name for like that Lemmings one or something. Whatever. Anyway, Demo is based on a character by Samuel Tanguay. That must be Raukau. But yeah, as it says, Demo is based on one of Raukau's characters, or is one of Raukau's characters, I guess. S.A. Jewers, Shane Jewers, the project manager. I don't know what music's supposed to be playing here. Otherwise I might load something up. Where is that Lemmings level? Never mind. I'm like so tired. So I don't think I'm gonna be up to doing much more. You don't play Sheath in that level anyway, so whatever. I think it forces you to be Iris from memory. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I've pretty well shown off the Sheath exclusive stuff in here, which was my intent all along. And everything else is just an extra bonus. But yeah, really impressive collaborative work with all these people were involved, as you can see, making their own levels to contribute to this. And the product is like really impressive as a total thing. Yep. I'm bummed that there's no music. I'm gonna play the glam soundtrack instead. Matthias. What was his last name? Something. Nope. Matthias Dabani. So this is the game I was talking about before that I played that had a cool soundtrack. It's called Glam, and you use your hair in a platformer, so it's related, sort of. Alright, did I have any more notes? No, it doesn't look like I did. So next week I'm going to be playing a 3DO game by the name of Dr. Hauser, part of the proto-survival horror genre, pre-Resident Evil. This is something that was suggested by Laureline in the Game Club, and looks pretty interesting to check out. It's, in terms of being survival horror, I don't think it's going to be very scary or gory. That's just sort of the genre it's in. It's more just like a haunted house, spooky kind of thing. Yeah, so look forward to that. I'm glad I was able to do this properly this time. And I showed off more during this stream than I did in the sort of failure of a stream last week. So, yeah. Sometimes it's good to have a second try at something. And if someone wants to try out Shantae and Asha Dream Fantasia, tell me how it is, because I didn't get a chance to play it myself. And if you have any other ideas on a platformer character where hair is involved, a hair platformer, if you will, I'd be curious to know. I think I made the claim during the last stream that Sonic sort of counted because his quills are like hair, and he uses them in his like attack method when he rolls into a ball. I think honestly that's quite a stretch, but yeah, don't bother suggesting that one. I've already dismissed it. There is one other one I found on TV Tropes. I don't remember the name of it now, but it's like, it's an indie game. You know, actually I don't know much about it. I'm gonna look it up right now. Some of the research that I did preparing for this, which didn't result in much, was going to the TV Tropes page on Prehensile Hair. There's a lot of like fighting game characters and stuff. There's also the character Medusa from from the what? What are they called? The Marvel thing. You know, Kamala Khan is one. Immortals, no. Irregulars, no. That's Rockman. What are the alien mutants called? Inhumans? Inhumans. Anyway, you scroll down to the video game section. Fighting game, Bayonetta, nah. The indie platformer game Beard Blade has you playing as a knight who kicks ass using his beard. Okay. That might count. Yeah, this was it. Distorted Travesty 3. There's a Castlevania-style segment where this character uses her hair as a whip. Oh, sorry. Gibbon said, from the Inhumans. Yes, sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the input. I was distracted by TV tropes. It has that power, you know. It can really suck you in. Yeah, I haven't read any Inhumans. Wait, I have. I've read Ms. Marvel, the miniseries by G. Willow Wilson. Yeah, Bayonetta's not a platformer though. Also, she only like technically uses her hair, right? I don't know, I haven't played it. There's a lot of guns involved. Oh, Lilac in Freedom Planet apparently. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Glam is in here now, that's great. Glam is in TV tropes. Kabuki Quantum Fighter, of course. Oh, here we go. So there's a bootleg game called Kart Fighter where the cast of Super Mario Kart do a fighting game, and Peach has a hair attack in that apparently. So that's just another fighting game. There's a lot of fighting games that have this feature. Hey, there's Sheath. Hello, Sheath. What are you doing exactly? Oh, great. Okay. Well, there we go. That's the end. Back at the world map. Oh yeah, Midna is in here, of course. She uses her hair. Not many of these are platformers though, where you play as the character. Oh, it's got Rayman? I guess that kind of counts. Yeah, sure. If Dixie Kong counts, then Rayman, I suppose, has to count. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's all. We watched the credits. Thank you for joining me. This has been really fun. I'm glad it worked this time. So, yeah, until next time, see you, and stay safe and have a good one. Farewell. Now, let's see. OBS says drop frames 5,000, 1.8%. At 30 FPS, how many seconds is that I should wait before stopping the stream? I don't know.